Hey guys, this is Earl from Home Support Property Inspections, your partner in the home buying process. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. The purpose of this video is to give you an overview of a residential electric panel inspection. As you can see here, I've already removed the cover. So let's just take a look at this panel in a little more detail. I'm looking for the presence of neutral, hot, and ground wires. Here, these two wires here on the left side and the right side that have the white plastic sheeting over them, these are my neutral wires. These wires here in the corner, these are my ground wires. And these three service conductors up here, these are my hot wires. So I have my neutral, my hot, and my ground. I'm also looking at the types of materials. This material here is aluminum strand. So I have aluminum strand for my service conductors or my hot wires. And this orange material is copper. So I have copper for my neutrals, and then I have copper for my ground too. So I have my aluminum strand wiring as well as my copper wiring. And all of this information will be included in your inspection report. My inspection reports are emailed out within 24 hours. I'm also looking for the wire size. Because I've been doing inspections for over 8 years, I can look at these wires and tell that they're 12 size wires. And 12 size wires should be going to a breaker that's 20 amps at least. And looking here, I can see that these are 20 breakers and these are my 12 wires. So that's a perfect connection. I have my correct wire size 12 going to my correct breaker. I'm also looking to make sure that I don't see any double taps. You should never have two wires going to one breaker. And that's what I see here. I see one wire going to each breaker, which is perfect. Two wires going to one breaker is going to make that breaker work harder. So that's excellent. I only have one wire going to one breaker. And the important key is knowing the wire sizes and making sure those wire sizes are going to the appropriate breaker. You always want to make sure that number 12 wires are going to a 20 breaker, size 14 wires are going to a 15 amp breaker, and size 10 wires are going to a 30 amp breaker, and so on. I'm also looking at the clearance. According to the NEC, the National Electric Code, an electric panel should be at least 5.5 feet from the floor. Now just looking at this, that looks to me to be maybe about 2.5 feet, not 5.5 feet. So that's something that I would definitely mention in the inspection report. All right. Also, certain panels over time have proven to be more problematic than others. Specifically, Federal Pacific and Zensco panels have proven to be problematic. And this panel is not either one, so that's a good thing. All right, well, I want to thank everyone for taking the time to watch this video on inspecting a residential electric panel. If you have any questions, please contact me at 240-435-4709. We also have online scheduling available at www.hspiinspections.com. Visit me on Facebook and like me. The purpose, or my job rather, of every home inspection is to educate and inform. To educate my clients on all the different components in their home and then to inform them of anything that needs to be corrected. And I hope this video was definitely educational. All right, guys, thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.